Alright, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about 3 reasons why my clients and I have the social life you want. So if you've been struggling with putting yourself out there and meeting people, then this video is for you. I'm going to lay out the 3 keys of having a social life and committing to meeting people that are the reason why my clients and I have the social life that you want. And then you can kind of copy paste that into your own situation, so you will start seeing results in your social life. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that way you will be notified every time I'm making a video on this topic. And make sure to watch the video until the end, because then you will know how to do this yourself. So in this video you will learn the 3 fundamentals of how you can transform your social life so you don't feel the fear of rejections and that you worry too much of what other people think of you, and you will know how to take the next step and improving your social skills so you will bring more people into your life. So if this interests you, make sure to watch the whole video and watch until the end, because that way you will get most value out of it. And now let's get right into it. Alright, the first fundamental of how you can transform your social life and building confidence within yourself, and this is super important, is you need to have a disgust of your current situation. You should hate your situation. You should really want to change. Otherwise, you would not put the right effort in to make it happen. Which means you should have standards in your life and don't accept the status quo and be like, oh, this is just my situation and it feels comfortable. Because it feels comfortable to be in your situation and not work on yourself. But at the end of the day, you only have one life, so you should set higher goals and high standards for yourself in order to really break free from that. So you feel that you want to work on this, and don't only half-ass things and do it when you feel like it. So wake up and start taking action, and stop coming from the mindset of, oh, it's good enough and I feel safe here, and this is not for me anyways, and this is not my personality type, I'm an introvert, and stuff like that. These are just excuses that don't bring you closer to your goals. So don't accept anything else than growth and success and improving your situation. That's the first key to success, and that's the first key and the right step for you to take to shift your mindset from this is good enough to I really hate my situation, I disgust being in this situation, I want to change. The next step you need to make in order to change your situation, to build a real true confidence within yourself and transform your social life, is you need to make a commitment. And this is the stuff that I have committed to do, and this is the stuff that my clients have committed to do, and there are so many ways you can commit to change your situation. But you need to make that commitment that you want to fix this problem no matter what. And no matter how uncomfortable it will get and how difficult it will become, you will keep going until you succeed, until you get the results. And jump at more opportunities should be your main focus, that you will do this and change this no matter what happens to you. And this is, of course, a huge mindset thing you need to work on. You need to make a commitment, and don't let the fact that you might be introverted or shy or you don't believe that much in yourself stop you from progressing and start working on yourself. You need to make that commitment of making it happen no matter what. Else, guess what? Nothing will change. And I see that with a lot of people on Facebook groups or people I talk to. They just can't pull that trigger and make that commitment to change the situation. So they rely on how they feel, and if they feel uncomfortable, they just don't want to do it. But that's the whole point. That's why you are in that situation in the first place, because you feel comfortable, you feel safe where you are right now. And as soon as it gets a little bit more out of your comfort zone and feels a little bit new and unfamiliar to you, then you run away and give up. So you might see some improvements here and there, but in reality this is not an improvement. This is only when you're feeling good about yourself and you have 10 seconds of courage to walk up to people and talk to them, and then you clap yourself on the shoulders and say, oh, I did it. And yeah, that's great, and that's where it starts, but you should also be able to do it on the days you don't want to do it. that's where the transformation happens. That's where you progress and take it to the next level. So the big problem is that a lot of people are just relying on emotions, and as soon as it gets a little bit uncomfortable, they just give up on themselves. And that's what I help my clients with. I help them how to flip fear around and help them make fear their best friend, and make them understand that fear will always be there. They will always feel uncomfortable, but it's not about feeling fear and feeling resistance, because everyone feels that from time to time. No, it's how you react to it and use it as a friend, as a compass on what direction you need to go. Because when you feel fear, then it's a situation that's important to you. Think about it. It's when you're in a job interview, when you're going to exam, going for a studying exam, or you really want to talk to that interesting person. That's where you feel uncomfortable. But it's your body that tells you that this situation is important for you. If you want to dig a little bit more deep on how you can get over your social fear, I have made another video about that. You can check it out here or here. We're gonna link it here. Check it out, because that video will dig a little bit more deep into what fear is and how you can overcome your social fear and start putting yourself out there and talk to new people. It's also what we kind of hear from our environment, maybe our parents and stuff like that. As soon as it gets difficult, as soon as it gets hard and uncomfortable, you should just stop doing it. But that is just so wrong, and that's why you haven't seen results and transformation in your social life, because you give up as soon as it becomes a little bit difficult and uncomfortable for you. I feel fear all the time when I should talk to people, especially a pretty girl, but it doesn't matter, because I know I need to do it anyways. I know how to do it despite of how I feel. And that's what you want to focus on in your life as well. The last point, and fundamental number 3, in order to transform your social life, is you should drop your ego and be humble enough and be more self-aware about your situation to know that you have no idea how to change this. Because if you knew how to do it, then you would already have done it. And it's okay, you haven't figured it out yet, but don't lie to yourself and don't come up with excuses why you haven't done so. Be humble about your situation and stop coming up with excuses why you haven't figured it out yet. Because then you will never change. Because then you will just lie to yourself. And who are you really lying to? You're only fooling yourself. Because it's very simple. How many people have you met in 2020? So we make up excuses so we don't hurt our own ego, but you just need to pull yourself out of that situation and look at objectively and say, okay, I need to change. I need to work on this. I need to be able to put myself out there in uncomfortable situations, no matter what. Even worse, people also lie to themselves and actually believe they know how to do it, but in reality they have no clue how to do it. And they just set the goals and standards so low that they feel good about themselves. You need to stop that and work on yourself despite of how you feel about it. So what I teach my clients is I pull them out into a whole new world where they start seeing more opportunities instead of seeing limitations, and rely on their emotions and the fear of getting rejected or the fear of getting judged by other people. I give them the right tools so they know how to talk to people regardless of how they feel and what kind of state they're in. And it's really satisfying to see the transformations in my clients, because they have been working on themselves for a couple of weeks and then they finally see change in their life. So they start to see change and notice that they're more out in this world. They can talk to people and make friends in a much easier way, and also their environment notices as well and give them compliments about that they have changed for the better, and they have seen that they have more confident and is more happy and fulfilled. And this is just so great for me to hear that, to see that they get these results and change their social life, and that it also have a huge impact on their environment and the people they are around. I remember when I feel overwhelmed and confused how to put myself out there and talk to people, I didn't think it was possible for me, because I was short, introverted, and I used to be very shy, so I just thought to myself, this is not a lifestyle I can get. This is just who I am. I constantly feared the rejections and that people wouldn't like me because I'm short. But in reality, these things was only a limitation I made up in my head. So when you start to seeing the other side of the coin, so to say, then you will see more opportunities, and you will actually see that you can reach more when you work on yourself on a longer period of time. That's where the transformation happens. And I wasn't gifted for this, or so are my clients neither. And you can make that happen as well. You just need to implement the right steps. And the right three first steps you need to do is, you really need to hate your current situation. You need to discuss it. You need to really want to break free from that. Otherwise, you won't start. And the second point is, you need to make a commitment and that you want to change this no matter what. And also drop your ego and be humble about your situation, because then you will change for the better. Otherwise, you're just living on a lie. So when I changed, and when I see my clients change, we feel more powerful. We feel that we can jump at more opportunities, and we don't rely on feelings and feeling comfortable to do things, because we know what are the right steps in order to transform, in order to initiate contact to new people and start conversations. And it becomes very fun once you become really good at it, because you see opportunities everywhere. You can just walk to a park, talk to people, and get friends like this. It's so much easier than you think it is. And it doesn't need to be overwhelming, and it doesn't need to feel uncomfortable all the time, because you'll learn how to embrace the resistance and the uncomfortable side of it. So it becomes fun and exciting for you, because then you can just meet people everywhere. That's the goal you want to be working towards. So you don't worry what other people think of you, and you're totally free of outcome and can talk to people in an easy and fun way. My client told me the other day that her environment and the people around her told her that they could see the difference in her. And that's just a great feeling, that when your environment and the people you surround yourself with start noticing the change and the transformation. I remember when that happened to me, and it just felt so good that people starting seeing that I've transformed my life, and seeing that I've been going more out and talking to people and getting a bigger group of friends and better social life. So if you think this was inspiring and you liked it, give it a thumbs up, because that will help my channel. And if you want to change your situation and are sick and tired of your current situation, then you can book a free consultation call with me. All you need to do is to click the link in the description. That will bring you to a page. Read what is on that page, because there's very important information to get you started. And then on the bottom of that page, then there's an application. You can fill that out, and that will take you 2 minutes. And then I know exactly how I can help you out in your situation. The call will be for free, so don't worry, no international charges whatsoever. So it's pretty much a no-brainer. And on the call, we're gonna look at your current situation and your goals, and develop a step-by-step process for you on how you can reach your goals. So start taking action today, and stop missing out on life, and drop your excuses, so you can see the transformation happen, and so you can let yourself living a more free life, free of outcome, where you can talk to people and make friends in a much easier way. Because you only have one life, and you need to get the most out of it and bring more positive people into your life, so you can have a more fulfilled lifestyle and have people around you that you can share your life with. So set higher standards for yourself, because working on your social skills and your confidence has so many side effects. You also get easier to find a new job, because if you're good to connect with people, then people might refer you to a position they know in their company or in another company. So it's just so crucial skills to learn. So learn to talk to people and connect with people. You will also see better results in your dating life, because if you're having a healthy social life and people around you, then it will also have an impact on your dating life, and how girls will see you, or if you're a girl, how guys will see you when you have a life on your own and you have people into your life. That's an important concept I want to leave you with here, is that social proof is a real thing, which means that if you have people into your life, then other people will also be a part of your life. So this is just so important you learn these skills, because you have a way better life full of new opportunities when you bring more people into your life. People who can help you on your journey, and people you can feel inspired of, or people you can help and inspire to take action. So learn these things once and for all. Book the free consultation call today, and maybe talk very soon, and see you in the next video.